Highway Hypnosis, 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 Highway Hypnosis. It's the latest album by Sneaks, who is a producer slash rapper. Not really. She is the musician behind all these songs. She produces everything here. But yeah, she also does vocal work too. But honestly, the vocal work on this thing is just so subtle and so, like, quiet and simple. Like, she's never, like, busting out, like, some wild verse or anything like that. I guess this is experimental hip-hop? I don't fucking know. Production-wise, expect to hear some really off-kilter, quirky, fucking colorful trap bangers on this thing. That's what the beats are like. They're like trap beats, but they're just a bit fucking strange. It's really unique, and I kind of hope trap goes in this direction in the future. Like, some of the samples and weird sound effects and the way they use and just sort of the way they play off of, like, the trap percussion, I think it's really fucking fun to listen to. Tracks like The Way It Goes and then fucking Suck It Like a Whistle, as well as Cinnamon. Just a little hypnotic, delicate synth work, and then just the fucking booming 808s. Like, the shit just sounds so tight. It sounds so clean and pristine. And her vocals, her hook on Cinnamon has been in my head since I first heard the track. Yeah, her vocals, she sounds like she's coming up with these lyrics on the spot. They don't sound that premeditated. Like at the very beginning of Money Don't Grow on Trees, she's just like, like, it just sounds like she's just coming up with these melodies, just like humming them and just doing it just on the spot right then and there. It does not sound like she's writing the shit down before she performs. Maybe she is, I don't fucking know, but it doesn't sound like, it sounds just so like in the moment. And that can be a blessing and a curse on some of these tracks, because it has got songs like Cinnamon, which I think are really sticky. And I think the part on The Way It Goes, where she kind of just starts rambling about her sick skateboard skills for no reason, it's just kind of funny. So sometimes this kind of weird, loose, like DIY kind of aesthetic and feel and approach potentially to these songs can result in some pretty charming tracks. But then you also have songs like Saditzoneza and Holy Cow, Never Saw a Girl Like Her, which these tracks... What? Holy cow, I never saw a girl like her. Holy cow, I never saw a girl like her. Holy cat, I never saw holy cat, I never saw a girl. Like, what? That's the song. That is the whole, it's 55 seconds of that over like a bass line. That's the whole song. It's lazy as shit. Like, the song Saditzoneza is probably the worst song of 2019 so far. What the fuck? The beat on that track is kind of cool. It's kind of soul, kind of slick, pretty creative. But then her vocals, come on. And it's literally just the title of the song, just that repeated again and again and again. Saditzoneza, Saditzoneza. Like, that's the whole song. For 1 minute 40 seconds, you're just getting that. And it's just a bit annoying and lazy, and I don't really enjoy it like that. And you have songs like Ecstasy, which are just kind of like intoxicating and kind of catchy, like, I'm expecting. The melody is just simple. It just sounds like she's just coming out with it. It just fits the instrumental. It's just nice and pleasant and catchy and kind of quirky. It has a bit of personality to it. I think this album does have a little bit of attitude here and there. I think the last two tracks are pretty cool. Like the final track, Hong Kong to Amsterdam, has this pretty propulsive, like quick, speedy little sample just kind of chirping throughout the song, which I think gives it a bit of a frantic sort of groove that keeps you kind of engaged in the track as it goes along. It kind of fits the sort of oddball nature of it. And then you have A Little Close, which I think has a really beautiful instrumental as well. I think the way it just kind of continuously progresses as it goes along is pretty awesome. The second half in particular is quite great, and I think the way it blends sort of that cool bass guitar riff with like some trap drums is pretty interesting. And yeah, I think she seems to be a bassist as well, because the song And We're Off is just full on fucking bass guitar. It sounds kind of post-punky in a way, actually. I just wish the song itself was actually all that good, because her voice doesn't really fit the instrumental like that, and the instrumental itself is just a little bit bland and flat and simple to really be all that engaging. The song Addis too just kind of feels like filler, a bit of a strange beat on that one. It feels a little bit uncomfortable. Overall, I find this project pretty alluring and weird. And again, the production is pretty sick. I love the beat on Suck It Like a Whistle, that lead sort of like sample thing. The little like, ooh. think that's really catchy. I think there are some cool sample work going on. The drums on this thing sound crisp as shit. There are some likable kind of DIY-ish sort of qualities to this album, but yeah, it's just way too sloppy for me to give it any higher than a 6. It's okay. It's kind of charming. Production's pretty inventive. But I wish she would actually like try vocally, like really legit fucking try. So I feel like these songs could be so much better if she's like actually like really rapping or something, or like actually really giving like a fucking charismatic performance. I think that the tracks would be elevated so much. Pretty messy, pretty thrown together. You know, it's worth trying though. It's pretty interesting. I recommend giving it. It's 28 minutes long. It's really short, 13 tracks, 28 minutes, and yeah, it's pretty quirky, colourful, fun. It's alright. Those are my thoughts on Highway Hypnosis by Sneaks. I hope you enjoyed the review. See you in the next one. Bye!